Today I have a product unboxing and review of the A118C budget dash camera. I purchased this dash cam from gearbest.com. This will run you about $60 all the way up to $80–$90 depending on the accessory option that's included with the dash camera, for instance the GPS or even memory card. Now the C stands for capacitor. So this camera inside does not have a battery inside. It is powered by a capacitor that is hooked up to a power source, usually your car battery. One of the advantages of having a capacitor over battery is that during a hot summer day you won't have to worry about the battery swelling up, which will cause the dash cam to malfunction. But however, having a capacitor does have its drawbacks also. One of them would be if you were to get in a car accident and you lost all power to the vehicle, that means the dash cam won't be recording. So take that into consideration. Now here are some of the specs of the dash cam right here. And so that's the processor and the lens, and all the information is down here. Like many other budget dash cams, this will run at full 1080p, 30 frames per second, 15 megabits per second also. This does have an option for GPS. It does have a G sensor. It does have motion detection. However, the functionality of those it works, but it's not that great compared to higher end. This is for somebody that's looking for a dash cam that will work, that has a pretty good daytime video. Nighttime, it's not so great. But again, this is a budget dash cam. Now, this is the dash cam right here. Okay, so here is the dash cam itself. It's a very discreet wedge design. It mounts right against the glass, and the lens is right here. And so don't forget to remove this cover that's up here before you use it. That will move the lens up and down. That's the reset button. That's the slot for the micro SD card, and that's for the mic. And this right here is the slot for the mic USB, and that's for the GPS, and that's for AV out. Let me put this aside and show you what else is inside the box. And here is the manual for it. It explains you all the options and how to set your dates, your settings, and so forth. And it comes with your mount with a 3M tape. Now the color of the tape, let me see if I can remove this. The reason why it's important, why I'm checking the color of the tape, is you want to make sure the tape right here is black so that it will be discreet as much as possible. Sometimes it'll come with gray or white, and if you stick this in your windshield, you can notice it from outside the vehicle. But as you can see, inside this black is your cigarette power adapter, a mini USB cable. This right here is to hide the wire. Cable management to route your cables. Extra mounting tape for your mount. And a string and a screw. The screw will go in here. The string is to remove the mount. So if you had this already mounted on the glass and you want to remove this off the vehicle, you would use the string and saw it using a saw motion back and forth to remove the backing tape, and then you would attach it to your glass, and then you would attach your camera into this by sliding it and locking it into place. I'm just gonna line it up with so that the frame doesn't show that black. So right below that, make sure it's level, and just stick it in and firmly attach it to the top. And this right here would be to hide the wire. So if you had wires coming through up here, you would use this, and there's a little notch that lines up to a little groove right there, and so you mount it like this, and it goes in the windshield to conceal all your wires. if you were to get the option that has a GPS, this is what the GPS unit will look like. In the end, there'll be a 3.5mm plug that will plug into the middle slot right here, like so. I'm going to take the USB cable and I'm going to take a power pack and plug it in. And there's a screen protector here also, so remove that. As you can see, the power button is on and also the mic button is on. And there it is. And it says please insert a memory card because I didn't install a memory card. Okay, now I'm going to go into the menu. So click on the menu button and there's a menu. Now I'm going to use the mic button to scroll down and this middle button to select. And so I'm going to go to resolution. And these are the options. I'm going to leave it at 1080p and then choose the middle button to select. Loop recording, this is how many segments that you want. If you want 1 minute, 3 minute, or 5. I'm leaving it at 3. Next one is wide dynamic range. This is for nighttime recording. EV is for if you can't read the license plate at nighttime, you might want to bump this down or bump it up. Okay, motion detection, it does work. However, it only records after it senses the motion. It doesn't pre-buffer like many of the more expensive cameras out there. Record audio, you can have it on or off if you want. Date stamp. If you want your date stamp to show up on your dash cam recording, you can choose that as well. I leave it as on. GPS, if you have a GPS option like I do right now. This one, the GPS, if you have it, then you can turn that on. This is the setting for the G sensor. It does have low, medium, and high, and off. And also, there is a second menu. When you press the menu button again, you will see twice. There'll be a second menu right there. Date and time, time zone. I'm gonna choose. I'm in Pacific time. Date. Right here, you can pick your date. Auto power off means when this dash cam is not recording, it will turn off in 1, 3, or 5 minutes. Beep sound, if you want to hear this beep right now that you're hearing. Languages, there are many to choose from. I'll leave it in English. TV mode. If you're in North America, you want NTSC. Frequency. Again, if you're in North America, you want 60 Hertz. If you choose 50, you'll notice that when you're viewing your dash cam recording, the street lights and so forth will flicker. Screensaver setting if you want that. This is to format your SD card that you stick it in the slot. Default setting, card number, if you were to use this in multiple cars or if you want to put in your license plate number or so forth, you can choose that as well. And this is the version of the firmware that's on this installed on this camera. Okay, thanks for watching. As always, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.